guys been talking about with Miss Kleffler this week? You can just say it.
Poetry.
Poetry. We love poetry. I want 2 people to raise their hand and tell me one little snippet of information you remember that you've learned Monday or Tuesday. Emma. Say what, sorry? A poem certainly can rhyme. One other thing that is about theme. Can someone tell me about themes in poetry? Madison. All right, you certainly did write down the theme. Can someone tell me what the theme is? Kind of elaborate on that idea? Stephen.
A theme is kind of like a message, but it's the main thing that's in the story.
Wonderful. It's the main thing that our poem's about, right? So, is there one thing that a poem has to have a theme, like one certain theme all poems have to have? No. We're also going to learn today, we're going to switch gears, we're also going to learn about different ways to write poems. So not only can they have different themes, there's also a lot of different ways to write them. But first, I want to get your opinion on if a poem is actually a poem or not. Because there's a bunch of different types, right? So we're going to play a little game that I made called, Is This a Poem? What you're going to do is, you're going to have to step away from your snack for a minute. I'm so sorry. I want everyone to stand up and push in their chairs. All right. I'm going to click through some different slides on here that have poems. I'll read them out loud to you. When I give you the 1, 2, 3, if you think it's a poem, stay standing. If you don't think it's a poem, just squat down like this. Thumbs up if you understand. You guys ready to play?
Yeah.
All righty. This right now is a quiet game. I want to hear your thoughts, but I promise you're going to have a chance to talk later. Sound good? All right. Our first poem is called Goose and Moose. It's hard to tell just what a goose will have in common with a moose, or better yet, just what 3 geese will have in common with 3 mices. Is that the plural for a moose? Is Grice the plural for 3 goose? I'll say this once, I'll say this thrice. The plural for a moose is mice, or the plural for 3 mice is mices. I think that I may fall to pieces. I feel my dizzy state increase about the mice, grease, and geese. All right, I'm going to give you a countdown. Stay standing if you think this is a poem. Squat down if you don't. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. Riley, why do you think this is a poem? Because it rhymes, and let's see. Stephen, why do you not think this is a poem?
Because I have never heard of a poem called Goose and Moose.
All righty, fair enough. Both of your points are fair enough. Everyone stand back up. I promise we'll find out at the end if these are poems or not, but let's move on. Number 2. This poem is called Spaghetti. Spaghetti, messy, spicy, slurping, sliding, falling, between my plate and mouth, delicious. All right, same thing. Stand if you think it's a poem, squat if you don't. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, I have a lot more squatters this time. Jared, why do you think this is a poem?
I think it's a poem because it's the right length for a poem.
What do you mean right length?
Some poems usually are that short.
Okay, so you've seen something like this in the past? Excellent, and Jack, why do you not think this is a
Doesn't
poem?
make sense.
Say what?
Doesn't make sense.
All right, both perfectly valid points. Jared's seen a poem like this before, but Jack, right? Yes. Jack says it doesn't make sense. So let's keep on going. Everyone up? All right, what's this poem called?
School.
School. Rows of desks, teachers explain, pencils sharpened, going over the facts, writing poems and essays, the bell rings finally. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Jadarian, why is this a poem? All right, so you notice something about the capitals that might make it a poem. It's a little fun. Are those normally where we see capital letters?
No.
No, that's a little bit funky. Brett, you look like It's an acrostic poem. Interesting. We'll come back to that. And I want a squatter. Andrew, why do you not think this is a poem?
I don't think it's a poem because I know it's like a diagonal, but usually, the type of poem, I forgot what it was called, the acrostic. Acrostic. Usually the acrostic words are in the front, not in the middle.
Okay, so he's using his prior knowledge. Any acrostic poem he's seen, the capital letters are at the front, and that's where the word is spelled out. All of your points are valid. I promise I'll explain at the end. Everyone back up. All right. We're in Alabama, so of course I had to put one in about football. This poem's called Relax. Sunday, don't have to work, watch football, snack, take naps, listen to wife gripe, I'm lazy, fun day. 3, 2, 1, go. So most people don't think this one's a poem. Campbell, why do you not think this is a poem?
To me, it kind of doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense? Okay. Let's see. Kendall, can you tell me why you're still standing?
Because it's like it's a diamond kind of poem or whatever.
So maybe you've seen something like this in the past? Okay, let's
I got mine.
hold your thoughts in your head. I promise I'm going to give you a chance to share all your thoughts later. All right? I think we have this and one more. This poem is called Toast. I really like toast. It is yummy when it's hot. I like it best cold. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Eli, why do you think this is a poem?
We don't have
Okay, you don't? Emma? No one thinks this is a poem. Okay, Camry, we'll just ask you, why do you not think this is a poem?
I don't think it's a poem because it says I really like toast and it's yummy when it's hot, but it goes really fast.
It goes fast. Does it rhyme?
No.
No, and sometimes we know poems rhyme, so let's stand up. I'm pretty sure this
This is a
just...
fun game.
I'm glad you like this game. I think it's fun too. I had fun making it. Oh, 2 more. I forgot about this one. Oh, that one got cut off a little bit. We'll skip this one for now because I don't know, for some reason that didn't come through. All right, this is our last one. This one is called A Far Cool Beautiful Thing Vanishing. The whole poem is one word, blue. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, Dana, why do you not think this is a poem?
Because it's only one word.
It's the word blue. I don't have anyone still standing, do I? All right, everyone, back on your feet. Great job. Thank you for playing my game. You can sit down and finish your snack. And I promise I'm going to make sense of the crazy game we've been playing. So we had a lot of different opinions on, some of them we all thought were poems. Most people thought the Goose and the Moose poem was a poem. And then we had ones like Blue that nobody thought was a poem. The title is longer than the word, which is kind of crazy to me. But I actually tricked you guys a little bit. All of these are poems, and they have names. You guys are actually going to help me today with a little project. So, does anyone know where I go to school? Eli? I do. I'm in teacher school. And so I'm learning to be a teacher at Sanford. Some of my friends are learning to write newspapers, like be an editor or something. And so they came to me the other day, and people will send in stories to the newspaper, like poem stories or whatever that they write, and then the editors at Sanford, the people who decide what goes in the magazine, publish them in our newspaper. So I brought a couple of these. You can look through them at your table groups. But my friend Callie is an editor at the Crimson, and she came to me the other day, and we were just talking, and I said, Callie, how is Sanford going? How's the Crimson coming, or whatever? And she said, oh, my name's Laura Beth. She doesn't call me Miss Jackson. Oh, Laura Beth, I have a big problem. All of my junior editors, all the new people that she's in charge of, are arguing about if these poems people are sending in, which type is the best type. Some people think it's a couplet, some people think it's an acrostic, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just tired of listening to it. It's causing this whole big spiel. And I said, Hallie, best idea ever. I am teaching a lesson on poetry to these awesome 4th graders. And I bet they would love to help you out. So, I'm putting you guys to work. I played that game with you. They were all poems. We're going to look through 5 types of poems today, and at the end of the class, you're going to work in a group to decide which one is the best poem. And as you can see, I have my friend Brittany back here filming. I'm going to take what you guys say and take it to my friend Hallie so the editors at the Crimson can hopefully decide what type of poem is the best. Y'all think you can help us out?
Yeah.
We're helping out a bunch of college kids, so this is great. All right? So, I told you I tricked you. We're going to look at 5 types of poems today. All the poems we played in the game were a type of poem. This one was called a couplet. This one was called a diamante. Some people say it diamate, whatever floats your boat. This one, who said this was an acrostic? That's what I thought. You were right. This is an acrostic poem. It's just the letters aren't capitalized at the beginning. A person took a little bit different take on this. This one's called a cinquain poem. Our toast poem is called a haiku poem. And we'll skip that one. This one's called a free verse poem. Free verse just means you can do whatever you want. We're not going to research that type today, but I thought it was fun because the title was longer than the actual poem. So, to decide which type of the poems are the best, instead of me standing here telling you about the different ones and having you take notes, we're going to take a little trip to the computer lab. Yeah. I've created a note sheet. When we get there, I'm going to put you in groups of 5. You guys are going to become an expert, one person in every group, on each type of poem. So if Chris and Madison are in the same group, Madison might be researching haiku poems, while Chris is researching cinquain poems. You're going to come together at the end after you've researched all the poem types and decide as a group which one's the best. Thumbs up if you understand. Yes, Madison. Don't worry about that. We'll worry about that when we get down there. Sound good? All right. Before we go down there, this is the first time y'all been in the computer lab all year, isn't it?
No.
Well, you did the Global Scholar. This is the first time you've been allowed to work on a project in the computer lab,
Yes.
right? Yes. Okay. So I have a few rules, obviously, to make sure that we get the job done. First off, I'm going to be sending you a link that is going to show you the websites you can use to research. I promise you they're all in there, everything you'll need. Don't go to any other website that you do not have permission to go on. If I see that, I will come over and you will lose your computer privileges. Number 2, you guys have been great listeners so far. I need you to continue those good listening skills because I'm going to be giving you a lot of direction. Any other questions before we move down there? Yes.
How much time will it take?
How about I worry about time and I'll get you where you need to be when you need to be there. I promise I can do that for you. All right, go ahead and all you'll need to take is a pencil with you. So I want you to throw away your snacks, get everything ready, and sit in your perfect 4th grade position with your pencil ready at your desk when you're ready to go. Sound good? Thank you. I'll take a